Human rights isn't about law, it's written in law, but it's about human dignity. And human rights isn't just the right to vote or the right to protest, it's the right to health, it's the right to housing, it's the right to an adequate standard of living. I suppose from a very young age, I was very conscious of things that were going on in the world that I didn't like. I was very drawn to problems and trying to sort them out. And despite the fact that philosophy isn't on the Leaving Cert course, thinking and reflecting is part of fixing things. It's not just about shouting, it's not just about getting into the thick of a scrap. There are great supports in UCD. People do keep an eye out despite how huge First Arts is. We had incredible lecturers in philosophy. I had Richard Carney, who is still a world-renowned philosopher. He's still someone I admire hugely. So the philosophy department in UCD is still churning out great academics and great opportunities for students. And as an employer now, as someone who recruits, if I see philosophy on a CV that comes into me, I'm very keen to meet that person. Whatever it is that you're interested in, whether it's an Amnesty Society on campus or the St. Vincent de Paul or the Students' Union, that stuff will really stand to you when you go out. I'm the Programmes Director in Amnesty International Ireland. Amnesty is global. We work on a multiplicity of campaigns. We work on international campaigns and national campaigns, and thankfully we're nearly always growing. Right now we're trying to change the Irish Constitution to ensure that regardless of what's going on with the Troika or the fiscal policy or how people managed our money on our behalf in the past, nobody will slip below basic standards in terms of health, housing and income. Right now we have a huge opportunity for change in Ireland. We've also seen the whole Middle East crisis kick off, and that's had huge implications for Amnesty in making sure that we can keep those people's stories on the agenda. When the Arab Spring kicked off, I think the most exciting thing for all of us was seeing women and children out on the streets and protesting. You thought, God, those countries are really changing. Change does, as Yeats said, come dropping slow. I'm constantly grateful for the experience that I had in UCD, and I know that a lot of the confidence and belief that I have that I can change things started with really positive college experience. Even walking around the corridors of the Arts Block, I think, oh, I'd love to be back here. Maybe at some point I will return to UCD. I'd love to do a PhD in philosophy, and I'd like to go home, which is UCD.